If the life you're living doesn't satisfy you, change it. You've probably heard this line thousands of times, but it always felt like a distant dream, an impossible mission. How many times have you stared into the mirror and said, "This time I'll change," only to find yourself slipping back into the same habits a few days later? Here's the harsh truth no one likes to admit. Your problem isn't weakness. Your problem isn't that you're incapable of success. Your real problem is this: you've been living the same day for years, with the same habits, the same excuses, and the same mindset. You didn't fail to change. You simply didn't stay committed long enough. This book isn't packed with motivational slogans or temporary hype. It's a 21-day battle plan, created to break the cycle that has trapped you for so long. You won't need superhuman energy or a perfect schedule. You only need two things: a sincere decision that you're done wasting your life, a real commitment that you won't betray yourself again. During these 21 days, you'll learn how to rebuild your life from the inside out, how to face what scares you, how to repair your inner voice, and how to reclaim your time, which is, in truth, your life. If you give these days your full honesty and effort, you won't just feel different. You'll become a completely new version of yourself, someone who no longer resembles the past. The time has come to begin. Not tomorrow, but now. Chapter 1. Decide you're done being the same person. The core idea is this: change begins the moment you declare that your old self has expired, and you move forward even if you don't feel ready. The hardest confrontation is admitting that you've lived the same way for far too long, waiting for the perfect moment or magical motivation to change. But real transformation doesn't happen by accident. It begins when you say clearly, "I'm done being this person." Real change happens when staying the same becomes more painful than changing. When you act even when tired, when you choose action over waiting, when you begin even when you don't feel prepared. Practical example: instead of waiting for Monday or for the perfect energy to start exercising, simply decide that you're no longer that inactive person. Put on your workout clothes right now and start with just 5 minutes. That small decision sends a powerful message to yourself. The change has already begun. Action steps. Radical honesty. Look at your day as it is. Something isn't right. Create motivation instead of waiting for it. Motivation comes after action, not before it. Prove it through behavior, not words. Work silently. Let your actions speak for you. Chapter 2. Eliminate one bad habit that quietly steals your life. The main idea is that nothing in your life will change if you attempt to fix everything at once. Real progress begins when you confront one single habit, the one that drains your time and focus without you noticing. It might be procrastination, endless phone scrolling, or any habit that delays your life day after day. Bad habits aren't temporary actions. They're an unspoken agreement to stay exactly where you are. Illustrative example: you have an important task, but you feel overwhelmed. Your brain whispers, "Just check your phone, only for a minute." And you fall into the trap, rewarding yourself with momentary comfort. To break the loop, when you feel that pressure, step in immediately. Tell yourself, just 10 minutes of work. This disrupts the cycle and puts you back in control. Action steps. Pinpoint the exact habit. Choose only one, the most damaging one. Treat it as an urgent priority, not tomorrow, right now. Practice conscious resistance. Every time the habit whispers for a temporary escape, resist. That moment of refusal is the moment of freedom. Chapter 3. Do what scares you even if it feels uncomfortable. The main idea is real growth lives outside your comfort zone. Fear isn't loud, it's a quiet whisper. You're not ready, you might fail. That whisper is the real prison. And every time you choose comfort, the bars grow stronger. Courage isn't a feeling that pushes you to take action. Courage is the reward you earn after you take action despite the fear. Illustrative example. If talking to a powerful person about your goal terrifies you, don't wait for the fear to disappear. Make the call. Your voice may shake. That's normal. But continuing despite the tremble means you're in control, not your fear. Action steps. Identify your doorway to growth. Whatever you're avoiding, that's the key. Immediate action. Don't overthink it. Do it today before the night comes. Strip fear of its authority. Fear won't vanish, but it loses power every time you face it.
The words you speak to yourself shape your identity. You cannot build a higher version of yourself while punishing yourself on the inside. You don't need fake positivity. You need honesty without cruelty. The ability to treat mistakes as part of the journey, not as proof that you're a failure. Practical example. When you fail to stay consistent for a day, don't say, "I'm weak, I don't deserve success." Instead say, "I've fallen before and stood up again. This is just one day. I'm starting now." These aren't just comforting lines. They are the foundation on which your new identity is built. Action steps. Observe your thoughts. Listen to the negative self-talk and write it down. Stop negativity the moment it appears. If your inner voice says, "You'll fail again," respond with, "I'm still here, and I'm still learning." Speak to build, not destroy. Let your inner voice become calmer, truer, and stronger. Chapter 5. Learn to say no without feeling guilty. Boundaries aren't cruelty. They are protective gates. Saying no isn't rebellion. It's an act of self-respect. Every time you say yes to something that doesn't suit you, you're saying no to something far more important in your life. Being kind doesn't mean being drained, and saying no means you've taken responsibility for your time and energy. Practical example. If a coworker asks you to take on a task that would consume your rest time, simply say, "I appreciate your trust, but I already have prior commitments." No over-explaining, no long excuses, just clarity and calm. Action steps. Ask yourself before agreeing, am I saying yes out of conviction or fear of rejection? Say no clearly. Don't over-justify. Don't exaggerate. Calm clarity is enough. Choose life with intention. Don't live in reaction mode, and don't live to please others.
Chapter 6. Turn every situation into fuel for your progress. Stop feeling stuck. Start using every situation, good or bad, as an opportunity to grow and move forward. Chapter 6. Turn every situation into fuel for your progress. Core idea. Pain is not a curse. It's a message. Transforming pain into awareness is the true beginning of freedom. Feeling stuck doesn't mean you're weak. It simply means you've stopped looking deeply within yourself. The pain you carry is not your ending. It's your doorway to growth. Pain doesn't come to break you. It comes to awaken you, to remind you of the inner strength you haven't tapped into yet. When you stop resisting your pain and start understanding it, it shifts from a burden into energy, from a weight that holds you down into fuel that pushes you forward. Practical example. If you fail to launch a new routine on Sunday and feel defeated, don't treat it as the end of the journey. Instead of beating yourself up, ask, what have I not learned yet from this pain? This shift in thinking turns breakdowns into internal rearrangements, a step toward maturity, not failure. Action steps to turn pain into fuel. Face it, don't flee. Stop running from your emotions. Confront what hurts without fear. Ask the deeper question. What is causing me to repeat the same cycle? Transform pain into awareness. When pain becomes consciousness, your life becomes lighter. Your wounds turn into engraved lessons instead of signs of weakness. Chapter 7. Stop explaining yourself. Let your results speak. Core idea. Let your achievements become your language. Silent action is something no one can argue with. As you mature, you realize that the need to justify yourself comes from inner anxiety, from wanting validation from people who don't share your vision. Every moment you spend explaining is energy that could have been invested in building. The focus that creates transformation ignores noise and refuses to chase approval. Work quietly, and when your results appear, questions fade, and doubters fall silent before what they can see with their own eyes. Practical example. If someone throws a negative remark at your work or your goal, like, "This is a waste of time," or "You'll never succeed," don't explain and don't defend your steps. Continue working in silence. Let your success respond for you. When you achieve what you set out for, your results will speak louder than any argument.
Practical steps to apply the lesson of Chapter 7. Protect your energy. Direct your energy toward what produces results, not what pleases people. Stop defending yourself. Stop justifying your decisions. Shift your focus to doing the work, not explaining it. Build inner confidence. Rely on the confidence that comes from knowing you are doing what is necessary, not from praise or validation. Chapter 8. Work on yourself when no one cares. The power of silence. Core idea. True strength isn't built through praise, but through discipline and consistency during the quiet moments. Real transformation is born in solitude, in the long hours when no one sees you, applauds you, or expects anything from you. It's easy to work hard when you anticipate applause. The real test begins when no one shows up. That is when the depth of your commitment is revealed. You must become your own source of motivation and energy. Working in silence teaches you patience, integrity, and respect for the promises you make to yourself. This is the phase that separates those who build their self-worth from within from those who wait for others to hand it to them. Practical example. Instead of posting every step of your journey on social media seeking approval, dedicate time to work in complete silence. Wake up early to study or write before the world stirs. This unseen effort, the one that no one applauds, is the very foundation that will one day carry you to the top. Action steps. Work without an audience. Focus on improving yourself and honoring your commitments
even when the world gives you nothing in return. Be patient when there are no results. If your effort seems invisible, treat those moments as purification. They detach you from your need for external validation. Build the discipline of silence. Remember, what you build quietly will one day speak so loudly that the world cannot ignore it. Chapter 9. Take back your time as if your life depends on it. Core idea. Time is life. Managing it with intention and clarity is the foundation of transformation. Time is the most valuable thing you own. Your life and the person you're becoming are both shaped by how you spend it. You don't need more hours in your day. You need to stop giving your time to people and habits that steal your future. Failure doesn't come from mistakes. It comes from wasted time. You're not too busy. You're too distracted.
Distraction steals your life. Transformation begins the moment you reorder your priorities and allow your days to reflect the person you want to become. So much of your life slips away through mindless scrolling and being absorbed in things that don't grow you. The solution starts with one decision. Own your mornings. Wake up early, claim your day before the world pulls you into its noise, and dedicate your best hours to what truly matters. Practical steps to apply Chapter 9. Identify the thief. Track every hour of your day honestly to uncover what's stealing your life. Reclaim your time. Stop saying, "I don't have time." Start directing it intentionally through structure and habits. Reject distractions. Remove anything that wastes your time and do not give your attention to those who don't respect your vision. Chapter 10. Prove to yourself that you can change quickly. The final challenge. Core idea. Change can happen instantly. The key is to move fast and with complete sincerity to prove to yourself that you are capable. The belief that change takes years is a trap that fuels procrastination. Real change can be rapid and powerful when you stop protecting your comfort and begin pushing your potential forward. It's not knowledge alone that transforms you. It's urgency backed with clear intention. Practical example. If you've been postponing writing a research paper, don't wait months to begin. Dedicate one full day, from morning till night, to deep, distraction-free focus. That single day of fulfilling your promise to yourself rewires your mind. It proves that you can create new habits quickly and generates powerful momentum. Practical steps to apply Chapter 10. Shift your mindset. Replace "I need more time" with "action is what creates change." Move with intensity. Act quickly and decisively as if your future depends on it, because it does. Claim your new identity. Don't wait for results to become the new version of yourself. Act now like the person you aim to be and make decisions that match that higher identity. Conclusion. Over the past 21 days, you haven't just built new habits, you've entirely constructed an entirely new identity. You've proven to yourself, not to the world, that you can change with remarkable speed. Remember, time doesn't create transformation. Action does. Don't fall into the illusion that you have endless time. Time moves, life passes, and only those who act evolve. The strength you needed was never waiting for perfect conditions or magical motivation. It has been within you all along. Every small step, every quiet effort, every choice you honored in silence has built a foundation that no external force can break. Hardship won't shake you. Mistakes won't stop you. Criticism won't derail you. Now you are called to push yourself to your highest limits, to become the person who refuses weakness, who raises their standards and protects them fiercely. Live with urgency and clarity Let your actions speak on your behalf. Everything is possible. Everything is within your hands. Keep going. Move forward. Stay committed. And prove day after day that nothing and no one can stop you now. If this journey has inspired you and lit the path toward real change, don't stop here. Subscribe now to Book Essence and turn on the notification bell so you're always the first to receive life-changing book summaries that expand your mind and elevate your daily life. Share this summary with someone you care about, and let's work together to turn knowledge into real power. Your comments are our fuel. Tell us which idea touched you the most, or what honest decision you're committing to start today.